Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is Unreal World, and we are back here at the Runaway Slave playthrough. We've got ourselves set up in our little camp once again, but it is very cold out there, and we have absolutely no food. There's plenty of firewood, but food is very, very scarce right now. In fact, I had a few handfuls of berries, but we ate them before bed. You can see we're totally vigorous, but it's midnight, so I've got to kill a little bit of time because we got extremely lucky. Well, we had good and bad luck on yesterday's episode. So we actually encountered an elk right here where this axe is. It's not too far from our shelter. It's real close. It looks a little farther than it actually is, but it went into the trees. I chased it and chased it, but I chased it in a very poor direction. I realized I should have taken into account the geography around us, but I didn't, and it went into the trees, got away, which was such a heartbreaking move. But I'm not giving up. Like you saw, I marked it on the map. We're going to go back there today. It's just like I said, it's too dark right now. I need to pass some time. So let me get some more firewood. I'll probably go around, cut down some little trees around here. As soon as it's light, guys, we're heading back. Okay, guys. Well, it is nice and bright out here. It's morning. You can see I'm sweating. Let me go ahead and take a drink of this water over here. Very good. We got a nice roaring fire. So if we get back here in time, we can take advantage of that. I also, while it was getting light outside, I took advantage of some of the warmth, and I built a few more traps just down here in this location. Now, you'll notice it's actually extremely cold right now, so we might not be able to spend too much time looking for this elk, but we're going. Oh, you better believe it. I'm going to push it a little bit here, because otherwise, without this sucker, we might not survive. Whoa, look at this. We just zoned in right on some tracks. That's good news. Let's look at them. Day-old tracks, dang it. Well, I was hoping they'd be super fresh, but let's look at this one. Day-old tracks. That's not bad. I mean, these are just the tracks we probably originally chased them around with, but I mean, we're at the location, obviously, so let's keep looking. It's just going to get warmer as the sun comes up. It's late morning, so we're approaching, noon eventually. Kind of just following the old tracks. Here we go. This is where the elevation started to pick up, and we knew the tree line was. Now, it's not a bad idea at these points like this. Pop out. Just look on the map. Is he around? No, he's not. Okay. Come right back to where you were and keep looking. Check the the tracks occasionally too. Is this? Yep, these are still the day-old ones. Also, I like to stay in stealth, because if we break stealth, that means something has spotted us. Whether it's him or another animal. So that's another good indicator. Now remember, he went through the trees, but then we spotted him. There's his droppings again. More of the tracks. Yep, this is exactly where we lost him. Okay, I'm going to pop out real quick. Just look for him. Is he around? Nope. Alright, let's keep looking. Yep, this is the tree line right here where he disappeared into. The tracks themselves. Day-old tracks. Like I said, he could totally be gone. He could have just headed north or wherever off into the trees and didn't turn around, but I'm going to keep looking. Okay, well, instead of going back home, I just decided to build a nice roaring fire right here in this location. This is not too far from the tree line where we spotted him, so like I said, instead of going home, we can kind of keep an eye on things here. Now, I'll just, while I'm here, I'm going to face this direction, and I'm going to grab some branches right from this tree, I'm sorry. Now that's a bird. I got excited. Oh, there he is. Oh, you see it? Okay, there he is, right there. He's in the upper top left. It says it. Meanwhile, a bull elk enters your view. Shall we abort our task? Yes. So I was just chopping some branches. Now here's the bad thing. We didn't really get fully warmed up. I'm still just cool, but that's better than nothing. So let's look at him. Let's see his status. He's probably just totally refreshed, obviously, because nobody's been chasing. Yeah, he's just totally refreshed. There he is, though. Let's let him... Oh, God. We need to get him away from the trees and back to the east. There he is. I can see his little feet. Right at the top of the screen. Oh, my God. That's what I'm talking about. Stay in the area. Persistence. Mark your target on the map if you lose him. Come back the next day and just hang out. Okay, we're kind of in between him and the trees. But there's still more trees to the north. Remember, that's where we originally lost him. Okay, he's running. Good. No. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm tempted to start sprinting to try and like head him off, but he's just way too fast. I would lose my endurance so quick. Okay, there he is. Perfect. Let's get right here. I'm gonna take a shot at him. Dude, he is super close. Okay, let's take a shot at him with the javelin we've got in our hand. Totally prepared, ready to go. Oh, he almost walked into that. Did you see that? Another one coming up. He doesn't even see me yet. Oh, look at that. It scratches its thorax. The bull elk bawls in pain. Let's look at it. Wounded. It's suffering from a minor puncture in the thorax. No way. We actually freaking hit it. So, wait, let me look at it one more time. All right, its fatigue is still full, so it's got total full energy, so it's still going to be able to run even though it's injured. I'm just leaving those javelins. I don't care about him anymore. We got to keep up with this boy. Where's his damn tracks? There they are. I got to stay on him. We want to see him again. Come on, where you at? I need to run, but I can't. I don't want to waste my energy. Oh, we're chilly again. Damn it. Yeah, it's a really cold day. Where is he? Okay, these are the tracks right here. Very fresh. Yep, we're still on him. He just ran through his old tracks there for a second. Damn, he is moving. I can't believe this. We haven't spotted him yet. He is really pushing it. Where is he going? Wow. Okay, well, we're going to keep going. I'm not giving up. The only way I'm stopping is if we get to cold. Then I have to... Oh. Oh. Very fresh, leading northeast. Did you see the track split, though? Someone went to the south. What are we chasing right now? I would have expected to encounter him long ago, to be honest. But this is wild. I think we might be onto the wrong tracks. God, tell me I'm going to lose him twice. It says very fresh, leading northeast. No, we have to be on him. I'm going to stay on him. Let's keep going. Man, if only we could spot him again. Whoa. Yeah, you got to be careful. Don't run too fast. Because then you got to backtrack and you lose time. Where the heck is that? There's a bird. Oh. The good news is it's noon, so it's probably now a nice stable temperature for us. So we are chilly, but we can probably maintain that chilly level for a little while longer than we could if it was like, late evening or early morning. Man, I can't... I want to zoom out for a second. How the hell? Where is he? This is nuts. I think he must be way ahead of us somehow. Oh, he's come to the trees. Look at this. He ran all the way down here into the freaking trees. Oh, and we're cold now. Okay, so, not giving up. Not giving up. Elk 2, I'll put. That's elk sighting 2. You know what? I'm not even going home right now. We're cold, but we've got plenty of energy. I'm literally going to do what I did earlier. Just start a fire like right here. So, screw this elk. I'm not giving up on him. He's going to be my salvation. I will get a couple of those. Let me cut the tree down itself. Okay, we're bitterly cold. That's not good. Alright, we need to start this right away. I'm staying zoomed out just so I can always keep an eye on him. Okay, we're numbingly cold. We're literally a couple stages from death right now, but we got the fire, so we're okay. So at this point, I just need to kill a little bit of time. I'll rest here. Nothing to do. I'm just going to rest. Force him to rest. Oh, performance. Okay, we're sweating a lot now. Okay, we're good now. We're back to fine. We can leave. Oh, man. I was hoping he would pop out, but he didn't. So I think I'll search the area again here. Oh, there he is. You see him? Holy Christ, he's right there. Still suffering from that puncture. All right, screw this. I'm chasing him. I'm literally sprinting. Do not go into those trees, bro. All right, we lost sight of him. Oh, please tell me he's going to stay away from the trees. No. There he is. He's down by the trees. Shoot. Grab a javelin. I'm going to try and move perpendicular. There's almost no room between us and the trees, so... Or us and him and the tree. Damn, look at him. He's like right at the tree line. Okay, let's try it. I'm just going to take another throw. He seems alert, it says. He knows we're here. Yeah. Oh, he turned and he's running. Throw it. Do not go into the trees, you jerk. Oh, oh. That might have done the trick. Scared him away. Okay. Okay. Let's get those. I'm not even worried about the javelin. I'm on him. Following the tracks. I'm going to sprint a little. Not much. I'm just, for the love of God, I don't want to lose him again. All right. There he is. There he is. I see him. All right. Stop running. Let's grab another javelin. We're almost out, but that's okay. Really, these are just to scare him. Hitting him is a lucky break, but if we can just wear him out, I'll kill him with a knife or a rock. The knife is what we use. He's slightly fatigued. Brilliant. Okay, let's go. We've got the advantage. Remember, we always have the advantage. We're the thinking animal. We can outlast him. Let's go. So, I'm going to try and get him a little bit farther away from these trees. You can see him moving. Oh, crap. He's running the wrong direction. All right, I'm going to sprint. Okay, good. Now he's going good. I'm going to sprint until I lose sight of him. Now, I will hide a little bit. Just to restore. Make sure we're maintaining our stamina. I'll go to the last place I saw him. Which is about here. And then we follow the tracks. Hoping we... Oh, there he is. Okay, let's look at him. Like I said, always check him. Get in the habit of looking at him. Still slightly fatigued, still injured. All right, let's get into a position. Maybe we get another throw. He's in a good spot now. I mean, we're between him and the trees. There's obviously trees on the other side, but, I mean, hopefully this is okay. I'm going to chase him just until I stop seeing him. Okay, lose sight of him. My theory there is, like, if you're not seeing him, you don't... Why are you chasing him? You know, he's out of sight. He could be heading off in the other direction. You could have lost him. You're just wasting stamina. Chase him until you lose sight. Then go to the last place you saw him and just look. There he is. Look for him again. Follow his tracks. Let's look at him. Slightly fatigued, no problem. That's a game. It's a game of attrition. He's trying to go back to the trees, it looks like, doesn't it? Damn him. And I'm going to chase him. So if you can't tell, too, by the way, whenever there's the little tiny... It's hard to see it, but there's a little tiny dust cloud under his feet. They're a little bit better. That's how you know he's sprinting. Also, I've got it now, too, because I'm sprinting. So if I hit Shift plus R, my guy stops running. If I hit it again, he's running now. He's sprinting. So that's, again, that's how I know when it's time to put the pressure on him. That's how I know when I'm using endurance to move. If you're sprinting, you're going to be actively using endurance. So be careful. It's like a balancing act between your endurance and his, basically. So let's move. Put pressure on him. There we go. Oh, okay. I think he's slowing down. Let's take a quick peek at him before he goes off screen real quick. I think he might have just lost a step. Yeah, he's fatigued now. So it went from slightly to now he's just straight fatigued, which is good. Because then the next step is going to be very fatigued and then breathless, which is, that's dinner time. All right. I'm going to stop running. Again, if we reach 100% here, because we used all our endurance, we literally cannot move anymore. So that's the end of the hunt, essentially. So we don't want that to happen. So I'm not going to oops, I've got my cursor on the screen still. See, this is why you don't use the mouse. Okay, I don't want to mess anything up. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stop running. And we're just going to put pressure on him. Go to the last place I saw him. There it is. Follow those tracks. There he is. Look at him. What do we got? Okay, he's still fatigued, still injured. No worries. Maybe we can get another throw on him. He's obviously very alert. Okay, he's going now. Let's chase him. Oh, he's losing steps. Hold on, let's look at him. He might be very fatigued. No, still just fatigued. I'm going to keep pressure on him. I'm watching my number here. It's negative 64. The higher this gets to 100, the worse situation we are in. But we've got time. Let's push this. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, he's off screen. My rest. Now you see it went down because we're walking. Yeah, it's going back to its base level. That's good. That means there's not a lot of snow. If the snow was super thick right now, then just walking around would be a chore for this guy with no skis. There he is. Very fatigued. We're on the doorstep. We are on the cusp of survival. Okay, he doesn't see me yet. Now he sees me. I'm going to chase him a little bit. At some point, he's going to become so tired that we can just stop him running, and I'll literally be able to just walk and catch him. Not quite there yet. I'm going to keep sprinting, though. I want to push him. Yeah, we can catch up to him. So, oh, there's trees. This might be come down to the wire here. Let's look at him. I think he might be breathless. He might be breathless. He's breathless. Okay, we can stop. I'm going to stop running, and I'm going into hide mode. I'm going to wield my fine hunting knife. That's what we're going to finish him with. Okay. Okay. Where you go? I'm going to sprint because I don't want him going into those trees. Normally at this point, if he was in the open, I'd just like stealth right up to him. No big deal. But I'm moving because I do not want him to make a last mad dash into that tree line. Okay. Slow it down. Because remember, I've still got... Every time I swing my knife, when we try to attack him down, it's going to take a point of energy too. So I've still got to save enough endurance for the fight itself. We haven't even got to that yet. But again, we have the advantage because he's breathless. Oh my god, he's going right back to the tree line. Look at him. He knows. He's done for, though. Yeah, see, I'm literally just casually walking. I'm stealthing. In fact, it's a little bit slower than a walk. Let's get in there. Nice and zoomed in. Yeah. Oh, we've got to sacrifice some of this. Once we get this boy here, we are sacrificing. He can take as long as he wants now. Walk away, bud, because we're kind of relaxing. Our energy has gone back. It was in the 70s. Now it's down to the base of 61. It won't go lower to this because our starvation is creating like such a high... We are basically so little endurance reserves because we're starving. Imagine trying to run after an elk while you haven't eaten in 10 days or whatever. All right, we are next to him. It's time. I'm going to use my number 2 button, which is my hunting knife. I'm going to hit that and indicate the direction. Now I want to use what aspect of the weapon, which would be the blunt, because I'm keeping in mind I don't want to damage the fur. We want to use the fur. So I'm going to, instead of poking at him, I'm going to just blunt hit him. Straight up bonk on the head. So let's do to the head, in fact. Actually, no, take that back. Let's do the legs. Bring him down. He's unconscious. He was ready for unconsciousness, let me tell you, this guy. All right. Another blunt to the skull. So we land the solid hit. We got to do it a few more times. Elk like these, they have thick skulls. Might have to do it 2 dozen times, literally, because half the time you're going to miss, too. But notice, look at my total. Every time I hit, or every other time about, it's going up. So we're getting more exhausted as we strike this guy, obviously. Yep, and we're getting cold. It's afternoon. Oh, he's dead. We have done it. When you can stand on the animal like that, he's dead. Now, we can't pick him up. He's too big. If it was a rabbit, you can pick it up, but he's too big. You can quarter the animal and stuff, cut it into chunks now in the game, and then move him. What I'm going to do, though, I'm not worried about that because it's too cold. We need to get a fire going immediately and set it up right next to his corpse so we can butcher and stuff while we got a nice blazing fire going. Let's do this. Okay, there we go, guys. We got the big fire going there. I don't have any extra wood, but that should be good enough to get us through. Let's take a quick reorientation. Where the hell are we on the map? Oh my god, there's so many markers. I'm going to delete some of these because they're starting to clutter up. I can't even navigate, so we caught the elk, so I don't need these anymore, right? We'll delete those two. So we're right here, right next to our shelter. We're just to the west. To the west of our shelter, which is to the east of us. I've got my directions down. So that's perfect. And we won't have to travel far. Even if it's late night, I can probably get back there. So let's skin this boy up. Hold on. I want to rest. Yeah, fully rested. Just don't have a lot of energy, but we're going to make do. And now he is fully skinned. We obtained a decent winter elk fur skin, which weighs 23 pounds. That's amazing. You know how many pieces of clothes we can make with this now? Oh, okay, we've done it. And now, so we got to prepare it though. It's not ready, but we've got to butcher it. The best part. Let's butcher this baby. So I'm going to hit B to butcher, and I'm going to escape to take a break because we're immediately going to cook some of this mother. Oh, yeah, let's cook this. Roast. We got 77 cuts. I'm just going to do the maximum, which is 10, I think. Oh, we got a bird coming into view. No worries. While that's cooking, real quick, let's break this ice right here. Take a quick drink of some delicious, fresh, cool spring water. Man, okay, let's see here. The meat is ready. Oh, he is about to pig out. Now, you got to be careful when you're doing this and you're in starvation mode. This is one of the few times where your person can eat raw meat. So, if you'll see right here, it says 67 elk cuts. If I had clicked on this, he would have gobbled those down because he's starving to death. So, raw meat, he's okay with. And that's going to make him sick. So, you got to be very careful. Make sure you don't just start eating away. Look at what you're clicking on when he's starving like this. Because you can see the first thing in line is the raw meat. Not, so that's a little tricky. I mean, it's happened to me a lot of times where I'll just gobble down the wrong thing. So let's be careful. Make sure we cook the right thing. Beautiful roasted meat. Oh, he is it's not that he's still starving. His body is not recovered yet. It doesn't instantly reduce this bar, but you can see now the nutrition has gone from starvation to insufficient. If we keep this up, it will reduce the bar, and we'll get a little notification saying, hey, you're getting better. So basically is what it'll say. So anyway, we've got a lot more elk to do. Let's take a quick little breather and get. Oh, I'm trying to walk through the fire. Let's walk onto the elk carcass again and start butchering. We're getting extremely tired. Oh, look at that. We got a bunch of bones and some antlers. Guys, I bet you that's going to be a huge thing for crafting, too. All right, we rested. Let's eat again. Again, watch out. Don't eat the raw fat. Don't eat the elk cuts. Eat the roasted stuff. Whew. Man, oh man. So we are super close. I want to see if we can get home. We're extremely tired. Boom, look at that. We made it. Oh, whoo, we are home. This is our main shelter, too. I want to see if there's anything in our traps. Nope. There's one more there. No, okay, nothing in the traps. Okay, so that's wonderful. Now, we still got to worry about our temperature here, so let's just get some wood. So, of course, we're going to be doing some cooking, too. So let's get some of these trunks pushed in, ready to go. There we go. Next thing I want to do is pick up. Can I do it? There we go. Pick up some of the cordage. So I'm just going to grab the worst cordage I have, like in bulk here. These fine spruce withes. That'll work. This is for drying the meat. So if we roasted all of that, it would go bad before he could gobble it all down. So we have to dry some and preserve it, which means we're going to go through a period of time probably again where we starve because we won't have any food while it's drying. But once that dried meat finally comes in about 2 weeks, we're going to be off to the races. So we can make it. Again, he can starve for a good long time before he dies. So don't be too worried. Anyway, I'm just making sure I grab enough cordage here. That's probably enough. Okay, so what else? I think we're good. Now, let's get the fire started. It is late night, so we are extremely tired. What we're going to do is push F4. We're going to do a general sacrifice. We're going to sacrifice one of these roasted elk cuts. Not the roasted kind, just the raw kind. It says you gently set the elk cut on the ground as a sacrifice. You feel comfortable. Everything is right with the world. Time for bed. Let's do it. Oh, our first full stomach on meat in a while. And we wake up for breakfast. How about some roasted elk cut? Oh, yeah. Delicious. Break that water open right next to us. Take a drink. Also, real quick, I'm going to drop the bones and the antlers. Don't need those, really. Now, I haven't forgot about the skin, but I want to... Well, you know what? I tell you what. Let's do that. Let's process the skin first. Yeah, we'll get it started because that works in stages. So I'm going to hit S, H, C to clean it. This takes a while. This is a big skin, but he's okay. It's going to give him an opportunity to eat a lot of that roasted meat now. Get his nutrition up. All right, let's eat right away. In fact, I think I'm probably going to roast some more of it. Now, the fat is tempting. We are going to use that for the skin, though. If I had started the game earlier, like in summer, we could have peeled bark off trees and in preparation for the winter and then saved the fat for our own consumption. But when we started the game, it was already too cold to do that. The bark on the trees was frozen solid. So, and it'll say that when you try to do it. But we can still get by without the fat. We've got plenty of food. So, in fact, let's go ahead and cook roast. I'm just going to do another full batch of 10. Okay, so that's cooking. I don't want to do the skin right now because the meat might burn. And we need to rest anyway. All right, so that's good. All right, the elk's done. Good, good, good. Now, thinking about the fire. Let's push a little bit of wood into that. I just don't want it to go out, you know. Not like it'd be the end of the world necessarily, but it's nice. Finally having a bunch of food, nice roaring fire, working on the skin. It's great. It's wonderful. It's just how the world should be. So we got the clean skin. Time for the stage where we tan it with material. So we got to use that elk fat now. Luckily, it's going to disappear from our inventory, so it won't be a temptation to eat anymore. But there it goes. All right, but we are hungry again. You work up quite an appetite, especially after starving for days and days and days. Okay, and I'm feeding him as much as he wants. No holding back now. You don't have to worry about like recovering from starvation. That's not a thing in this game. If you get the meat or the food, just eat it. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait. All right, so we've got that. Now it's time to actually start smoking some meat. We can do this at any point next to the shelter. I'll do it right here to the north of the shelter. I just try and do it on the opposite side where I build my fire, because if you were to accidentally push some firewood on top of the meat and not realize it and then set that afire, your meat would burn and it would be gone. So don't do that. If you're going to, you might have a shelter separate, you know, if you're not like in a total crisis situation just for doing meat, you know, just do one over here for meat and then have a separate shelter you sleep in and keep your fires in and stuff. That's an option too if you're really worried about it. Also, you can set your cabin on fire if you're not careful doing stupid things, and I've done that before. But anyway, that's a different story. So let's see. We're going to cook dry, D for dry. And I'm going to do just the maximum amount here. There we go. I'm clicking through the options real quick. You guys you'll have to learn, you know, if you want to get good with this game, obviously you got to learn the commands and get down the rhythm. Get that muscle memory going of what commands are doing what here. So each time, basically, I'm going through, I'm doing, I think it's 50 or 25. 25. Oh, that's 25 feet. Okay, yeah, we're doing 50 cuts each time, and it's using 25 feet of tying equipment. Got it. Okay, let's eat. So we've got 40 raw cuts left now. So it is kind of a balance. How much can you roast up and carry around for how long? And see, because it says right here, the dried cuts will not be ready until after 24 days. So we've got a long time before we can eat this elk again. But I'm going to go through one more drying cycle. Let's see here. I don't think I'm going to do the full batch. Let's do 20 more right now. Okay, so it's like a half batch almost. We've got enough cordage, which is good. We're going to need to make some more cordage for the next kill before we do it. But I'm happy with that. I'm going to drop the rest of this cordage because we don't need it anymore. And, ooh, look at that fire's almost out. Let's get some, the spruce saplings right there. I'll use that for cordage, in fact. I don't have any freaking saplings or narrow branches or whatever. Damn. All right, we'll just use these things. Yeah, this is not good. We're not even in the full dead of winter yet. We're getting close, 6 weeks before the midwinter point, but I need more firewood for sure at this location. It's all right. Let's check the skin. Oh, yeah, it won't be ready till early morning, so tomorrow morning, basically. This thing's not even ready for its next phase yet, but we can do a little bit more roasting of food before bed. We'll roast up 10 more cuts because he's going to be hungry in the morning. There we go. We want to stay up until it's done, though. If I sleep, it'll probably burn. You got to watch it with the fire. So I'm just going to pull some more branches off this thing for about 20 minutes, and that should do it. The meat will be done. Yep. Oh, is it? Yep, it's all done. Okay. So now he can safely go to sleep, guys. Finally, we get a bed at night with a wonderful, wonderful meal in our stomach. So it's been a good episode for sure, guys. I won't say that we're totally out of the woods yet in terms of our survival. I mean, we definitely need to get a couple more of those kills, and then we can get through the whole winter. But As you see, we got a long time to go before that dried food is ready. So I hope you guys will tune in for the coming episodes. Hit that like button for me. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section, and I will see you on the next one. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to my newest Patreon supporters. Thank you very much. And if you'd like to support my work, check the link in the description below.